Hi, I'm Beth Ruyak. For almost 20 years, the Kiwanis Family House has provided temporary housing and support to families of seriously ill children who are being treated at the University of California, Davis Medical Center. The Kiwanis Family House fills a need for families of children with life-threatening illnesses who need to stay close to the hospital on an hour-to-hour basis. In the early 80s, it was recognized that families from surrounding areas bringing their children to UC Davis Medical Center for treatment had nowhere to stay during the treatment period. The Southeast Sacramento Kiwanis Club made this need for family housing one of their official concerns. Today, the Kiwanis Family House is owned by the Kiwanis Clubs of the California, Nevada, Hawaii District, operated by the Kiwanis from Division 7 and 44, and staffed by Kiwanis volunteers. Many other clubs throughout the Kiwanis family are instrumental in providing both financial assistance and maintenance of the facility, proving the Kiwanis motto, "We build."
I'm Leona Bright, and my husband, Vern Bright, was the creator of the Kiwanis Family House. We had been active in a support group for cystic fibrosis children, and they came to the Med Center, and they didn't have very many places to stay, and they were leaving their children in their automobile during the very winter months, and we were concerned about the children. I noticed some prefab buildings for sale. I said to my husband, why don't we go by and see them? So we did, and so we went by, and they were just, when Vern and I went into the rooms, it was just wonderful because they had set up these mobile homes in little offices, like the architectures and the plumbers and everything, and we could just see rooms for the children.
Since opening its doors on July 23, 1984, the Kiwanis Family House has helped almost 10,000 families and patients. Referrals to the Kiwanis Family House are made by word of mouth, mostly by social workers assigned to patients at the UC Davis Medical Center. Without the Kiwanis Family House, many of the relatives would be unable to visit during the patient's convalescence.
Hi, I'm Gary Christensen, president of the Kiwanis Family House. When a family in need is referred to us by the hospital, a Kiwanis volunteer greets the family and shows them around the facilities. The Kiwanis Family House consists of 13 bedrooms and 2 kitchens. We offer each family a room furnished with twin beds and a television. All guests have full access to a food closet, recreation room, and showers, as well as a direct phone line and free shuttle service to the hospital.
20 years ago, the Kiwanis clubs in the Sacramento area recognized the therapeutic value of keeping families together in times of crisis. There you go.
We found out on August 8th our daughter had leukemia, ALL, and we were told just to be here, so we came. But other than worrying about her, we haven't had to worry about anything else. You know, Kiwanis has been a great place, and they did everything they need to do.
It's really amazing. Our daughter was, we were told she was in remission on September 11th. And that was a special day for us, tragic day for the rest of the world. But we figured out of the bad come good. And she's still here with us today.
It's extremely important for the family to be with their child when they're admitted with a chronic or an acute illness. And the Kiwanis House permits us to deliver the best possible care that we can do with that family member being here. The Kiwanis House, of course, acts as a point of respite so that the family can be nearby their child while they're admitted, being cared for here at the medical center. It's extremely important for those two components to be there. It's one thing for us as pediatric specialists, physicians, and nurses to care for the child's medical needs, but it's really important for the family to be there to care for the social needs of that child. Kiwanis House is an important component of that team, and we really appreciate the fact that they're here to help us out and help our patients out.
Since its founding, the Kiwanis Family House has never closed its doors. However, the demand for service has increased dramatically, with families and patients coming from all over the country and 2 to 3 families a day being turned away. This increased demand has generated a need for structural improvements on the existing house and a need for a new and larger facility.
My husband's gone now, but he wanted it, they were talking about names, and he said, this is Kiwanis. Kiwanis has worked in this area for many, many years. They've built many things, but this is something that he wanted to be known and to remember Kiwanis work here in the community. And so it had to be Kiwanis Family House.
Part of the Kiwanis Family House mission is to provide shelter, but just as important is the emotional support from families at the house and Kiwanis volunteers. For the past 20 years, clubs in Kiwanis Division 7 and 44 have worked together to build and support the Kiwanis Family House. Now they have to reach out to the community and to clubs all over the world for help. A new and larger house is needed to meet the growing needs of families and their children who are in crisis and being cared for at UC Davis Medical Center, one of the nation's leading hospitals in child care. Up until now, Kiwanis Family House has been one of the best kept Kiwanis secrets, but with your help, that can change.